First and foremost, want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and I'm coming here to wake up my people, the real Israelites according to the Bible, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the true Hebrew Israelites, okay? So the times we're coming in, man, are the end times, all right? And when the Lord comes back, the day of the Lord is not a pretty day. It's not all hugs and kisses, man. The Lord's gonna come with fire, man. It's gonna be scary, man. Okay? So the only way to get right for that is spiritually prepare yourself for the Lord. There's nothing physically you can do except for spiritually get right with the Most High God. If not, you're gonna perish, man. You're gonna get destroyed when the Lord comes back. Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Okay, so the Lord's coming back with fire, man. And that same fire is what you're going to see right here. Okay? This is what the Most High God's coming with. He's coming back with ICBM nuclear missiles, okay? To land upon this place, America, this wicked kingdom. All right? That's what the Lord's coming back with. Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? So a lot of people going to die when the Lord comes back, man. All right? And if you want to stay alive, you got to get right with the Most High God, keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, and have faith in Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? That's the only way to prepare yourself, man. Ezekiel chapter 33, starting at verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, and everyone to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word coming from the Lord. And they come unto thee as people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetance. Okay? So that's how our people are. They love God, they worship God with their lips. They don't worship him in his actions. Okay? You're supposed to worship the Lord in your actions, man. Alright? So, I'm coming out here today to wake our people up, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the real Hebrew Israelites. Okay? Not those fake Jews in Israel today. The real Jews are out here in the Americas, man. Still under oppression under the so-called white man, whose biblical identity is the Edomites. Okay? Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay, so woe means death and destruction. So if you're out here desiring to see the day of the Lord, this is really a cut for the Christians. You're out here desiring to see the day of the Lord, but the day of the Lord is darkness, man. Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Okay? And those beasts go into the plagues that the Lord is about to send upon the land, man. It's about to be famine, mass death, destruction, natural disasters, okay? ICBM nuclear missiles coming upon this land, martial law, and they're going to make that RFID chip mandatory, man. Okay? That's what the mark of the beast is, the RFID chip. Okay? Look it up for yourself. Verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay? So the day of the Lord is darkness, man. All right? It's not a happy day. It's not hugs and kisses. Okay? The Lord is sending his son to come back and slay the wicked. Okay? This Matthew So this is what Yahweh Shai, who the world equally knows as Jesus Christ, this is what he said when he came back. This is what he's saying. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I'm not to send peace, but a sword. Okay? So he's not coming back to send peace on earth, man. He's coming back to send a sword. Okay? And a sword is an instrument of destruction. Okay? He's coming back with this. Okay? He's coming back with this. And he's coming back to put the heathen in slavery. Alright? Starting with Esau, the so-called white man. And he's coming back with these chariots, man. What you know as so-called UFOs. This is what Yahweh Shai is coming back with. Okay? And these are the plagues the Lord is sending upon the earth. All right? Death and destruction, man. We're in the last days. We need to wake up and repent. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that it is now high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Okay? So it's high time for our people to stop being asleep, man. Okay? Our people are in a deep spiritual sleep right now. All right? And the Lord has his prophets out here to wake the people up, whether they want to listen or not, man. Okay? It's like an alarm clock. Your alarm clock go off. Whether you wake up or not, your alarm clock still went off. So if you didn't wake up, that's on you. Okay? So that's exactly what's happening right now. Either you listen and you repent, or you die. I can't put it in a nicer way. Okay? I really can't. Verse 12. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Talking about the day of the Lord. Therefore, cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. All right? Verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. So we're supposed to be filling the lust of the spirit, not the lust of the flesh, man. The lust of the flesh are things of this world. Okay? That's what the lust of the flesh is supposed to be filling, the lust of the spirit. All right? So this is how we know we're in the end times. 2 Timothy chapter 3, starting at verse 1. It says, this know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. So hard times are going to come in these last days, as they already have, man. Okay? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Okay? Of that alone goes to show that we are definitely in the last days. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Okay? And our people are lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, man. That's why a lot of our people don't want to repent, because they love themselves more than they love God. Okay? They love wickedness more than they love righteousness. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Okay? Verse 6. For this sort are they which creep into houses, and are led captive with silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of truth. Okay? So, that's how you know we're in the last days, man. With that being said, we got to get right, man. We got to repent, okay? Because the Lord is coming back. He's sending His Son to come back soon. These prophecies are being fulfilled. Whether nobody wants to address it or not, it's still going to come. So there's no point to just wait. You might as well just prepare for it, man. Get a quick scripture real quick. All right, this is Luke 13, verse 3. It says, I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish. Okay? So Yahushua, who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ, said it himself, unless you repent, you will perish, man. Like I just said earlier, unless you repent, you're going to die. Okay? There's no simple way to put it, man. It's the truth. And then verse 4 says the same thing. I tell you nay, but except ye... Verse 5, Salak. I tell you nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish, man. Okay, so, like I said, the only way to not perish is if you repent and follow the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. Stop being out here eating pork, eating shrimp, eating lobster, okay? Smoking weed, you know, being a whoremonger. All right, follow the laws of the Most High God, okay? Because we're going to see what sin is. Because sin is what gets you killed, right? So, like I said, sin gets you killed, right? So let's see what sin is according to the Bible. 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is transgression of the law. Okay? So that's what sin is, man. Sin is transgression of the law. So only way to not sin is if you don't transgress the law and statutes and commandments. Okay? So with that being said, it should be our mission to be perfect for the Lord. Okay? Because the Lord wants us to be perfect. Perfect spiritually. Okay? Not physically, spiritually. And with that being said, you will be made perfect physically when you make it to the kingdom, Lord willing. Okay?